Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brandon Ingram back with another live stream. So today I'm going to be reviewing WrestleMania 36. I thought I had my mic on, but apparently I didn't. So I apologize for having my mic off. I was talking while my mic was off and I didn't realize that it was off. But yeah, I had it turned off. But today I'm going to be reviewing WrestleMania 36. So before I get started reviewing WrestleMania 36, I just want to say that there is one specific match that to me didn't make sense, that WWE should have never booked for WrestleMania 36 last night to begin with, and that was the triple threat ladder match. A lot of people are probably wondering why WWE booked this ladder match when John Morrison's partner Miz, Kofi Kingston's partner Big E, and Jimmy Uso's partner Jay weren't even there that night. They didn't even show up that night. So that probably explains why they did a one-on-one triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. It should have been a 2-on-2 I thought, and I assumed that was WWE's original plan. But I think, due to whatever happened to Morrison and Morrison and Kofi Kingston and Jimmy's partners, whatever happened to them, they had to stay home. They couldn't make it, I guess. However you want to say it, they couldn't make it to the Tampa Bay WrestleMania 36. And that's really sad because that 2-on-2 triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions would have been better than 1-on-1 triple threat match for the Tag Team Champions. For that matter, they should have did a 2-on-2 tornado tag match for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, where all of them be in the ring, where it won't be no tag in, tag out. You know what I mean? They used to do that back then in WWE. Somewhere back in 2007 or 2008, they did that. Back around there, I believe. So, everybody, again, be sure you hit that like, subscribe button, turn on notifications so you won't miss the live streams I do every week. Also, follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and subscribe to my Twitch, even though I don't be on Twitch much. I don't even be on Twitch much because it just, I don't know, I just don't be on it. Sometimes it gets boring sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it does. But I will be making my return live streaming on Twitch this summer. It's not gonna happen this spring, it's gonna happen this summer. Heck, this summer's SummerSlam may even be in big trouble because of the coronavirus. Speaking of SummerSlam, you know what I'm saying? And AEW events and other wrestling promotion events, wrestling company events and all that may be in trouble, maybe in serious jeopardy because of the coronavirus still spreading. So yeah, maybe some serious jeopardy. Now I will be doing some of the matches that occurred last night at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa Bay, Florida on WWE 2K20. And after I do all those matches, I will actually tell y'all, I will actually reveal to y'all what really happened with all those matches. With some of those matches that I'll be doing on this review here. As you can see, I have Drew Gulak on the left and Cesaro on the right. So I'm going to be doing that match. The reason why I'm doing this match is because this match was impressive and it was competitive. And I think it should be shown on the game too. This match was so good last night that I think it should be shown on the video game. So I'm gonna do this match on my review. This is a review, really. Honestly, this is a review. This is my review. This is when I do this, when I set something like this, this is what I call my review. When I set it up like this. But anyways, moving on, we're gonna go ahead and move forward and get started with the WrestleMania, with the WWE Wrestlemania 36 full show. We're gonna get started with the WWE Wrestlemania 36 Night 1 full show results and review. Now, I think Drew Gulak versus Cesaro was the kickoff. I think that match was a kickoff show. I think that was the Drew Gulak versus Cesaro was the kickoff start to the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and get started with this review. So, the WrestleMania 36 kickoff show begins with Corey Graves and Peter Rosenberg standing by a table. So, the Boneyard match between AJ Styles and The Undertaker will take place tonight. Oh, last night, that match, the end of that match, man, I got to tell y'all about that match. I'm going to reveal to y'all what happened with that Boneyard match at the end of this live stream. I think this is something you all should know. This is something everybody that haven't seen WrestleMania 36 should know. I've watched WrestleMania 36, trust me. I was really impressed with all the matches and the way WWE booked these matches. I just wasn't impressed with that ladder match because they should have never booked that match on the card. If Morris and Kofi and Jimmy's tag team partners weren't going to be there, they should have just never booked the match. Should have just canceled it. But see, that would have made one of the teams mad and unhappy with WWE. But see, the fact of the matter is, if they cancel stuff like that, people just got to deal with it. People have to do their jobs when it comes to canceling stuff. You know, they just got to deal with it and respect the fact that they're trying to keep people safe from this coronavirus and crap. So anyways, moving forward with the kickoff show. Moving forward with reading the kickoff show. So the Boneyard match between AJ Styles and Undertaker would take place tonight, which that match did take place tonight. And not only did the Boneyard match took place last night, along with Goldberg versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship took place last night. That happened last night. That was one of the other matches I watched. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. That's the third one I watched. And Sami Zayn versus Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship was the fourth one I watched. And then I watched Elias versus King Corbin. Booker Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nick Cross for Women's Tag Team Champions. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens and a triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. I've watched all those matches. All those matches were good. Were impressive. Well, except for the ladder match. I wasn't really interested in the ladder match. I'd rather see Morrison hold up his SmackDown Tag Team title than watching the ladder match. Literally, like that ladder match was so boring. Like I literally skipped almost the whole thing. But Kobe Kingston, don't get me wrong, Kobe Kingston and Jimmy Uso did some amazing moves on the ladders, jumping off the ladder and jump. They did some amazing moves on that ladder and in that ring. Don't get me wrong, John Morrison did some few great moves in the ring too. I think I'd rather have John Morrison as the victor in that match, and that's exactly what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I just spoiled you on that match I just told y'all. But don't worry, I'm still going to reveal to y'all what happened in that match anyway, still. I'm still going to do it. course, I do this review. I'm doing this WrestleMania 36 review for people who didn't get to watch WrestleMania 36 last night. And here's the review right here, right now. So, anyways, moving on to reading the rest of this kickoff show. So, after Corey Graves told us that those matches were going to be last night, were going to be that night, which all those matches did take place that night, last night, WrestleMania 36. After Corey Graves told us that, we got a recap of, wasn't really a recap, but it was a video package. At first, I thought it was a recap, but it wasn't no recap. It was a video package. So we got a video package for Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. Corey Graves said he believes in the Monday Night Raw. He believes in the Monday Night Messiah. Yep, Corey Graves said he believes in the Monday Night Messiah, and he thinks tonight Seth will add to his long list of WrestleMania moments. Mom, Rosenberg disagrees and thinks Kevin Owens will shut Rollins up and make his first big WrestleMania moment. So the duo talk about Goldberg versus Braun Strowman, and Peter Rosenberg says that Strowman has a spotty WrestleMania record. He mentions that last year Braun was in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I'm sure you all know that already. And this year he has a chance to win the WWE Universal Championship. Graves says that Goldberg is a Hall of Famer who stopped the NWO at the height of their power, beat Brock Lesnar, and also figured out the Fiend, so he can't be discounted. So we see a music video from The Miz and John Morrison. Yes, I watched the video of Miz and John Morrison. I listened to it. I watched the music. I listened to the music, but I ain't seen the video. So once they showed us a music video from the Miz and John Morrison, tonight's tag match had been rejigged after Miz fell ill. So that's why they changed it to a one-on-one threat match. So that's why the match was so boring, because John Morrison's, like I said before, I'm going to say it again, John Morrison's partner Miz, Kofi Kingston's partner Big E, and Jimmy Uso weren't there. So that's the same reason why Big E and Jimmy Uso weren't there that night, because the Miz fell ill. So I guess WWE basically told Big E and Jimmy Uso that they didn't have to show up. So I guess it did make sense for them to change it into a one-on-one triple threat match because Miz fell ill. But the question is, did Miz really fell ill, or did he fake that? Did he really fell ill, or was he faking that? So it's said that tonight John Morrison will face Kofi Kingston, Jimmy Uso in triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, which that match happened last night. It did. That match didn't really necessarily steal the show. It didn't really happen. It didn't really steal the show. The match happened, but it didn't steal the show. The match that I think that stole the show was the Boneyard match, and everybody can agree that the Boneyard match was the only match that stole the show last night. But not only did the Boneyard match stole the show, there was other matches that stole the show too. The Goldberg and Braun Strowman match, well, it only lasted 10 to 15 minutes, so I wouldn't say it really stole the show. I wouldn't say it necessarily stole the show. I wouldn't really say that. That Shayna Baszler versus Becky Lynch match was not bad. It's not too bad. Shayna Baszler was giving it all she had, man, against Becky. A lot of people said they wanted Shayna Baszler to be a favorite. Then a lot of people said they wanted Becky Lynch to be a favorite to win, to retain her Raw Women's Championship. But anyways, so after it said tonight that Morrison would face Kofi Kingston and Jimmy Uso in a triple threat ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles that night, the first match of last night's WrestleMania 36 was Drew Gulak versus Cesaro. So I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. Alright, everything's set up, so I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. So I'm actually going to do this match because I want to show y'all how I'm actually going to do this match so y'all I'm doing this match for those of y'all who didn't get to watch WrestleMania. Of course, I'm going to be doing these matches for those of y'all who didn't get to watch WrestleMania, who didn't get to watch the beginning, the middle, and the end of it. Because I think you all, some of you all that have already seen it, probably need to rewatch it. If you haven't understand it. If you don't understand WrestleMania 36, you need to rewatch it. If you didn't completely understand it, then you still need to rewatch it. And if you didn't understand it the second time, then you need to watch it again. And if you didn't understand it the third time, then some people are going to give up and just say, man, you know what, don't watch it then.
Gulak's in the house.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds.
Now the matches I won't be doing is
the fact that Drew Gulak is a skilled mat technician. He pays great attention to detail, especially when it means manipulating the human anatomy.
Ladder matches because really I wasn't really interested in the match. I didn't really necessarily like the ladder match, but I like the moves.
And remember, when he gets on a roll, he's nearly impossible to stop. You are absolutely right, Cole. So I would expect to see his opposition do everything possible to prevent momentum from swinging too much to his side.
Don't get me wrong. I'd rather see John Morrison as the victor of that match. And I think WWE did a good job of letting John Morrison pick up the victory over Jimmy Uso and Kofi Kingston. I think that was the right move.
A superhuman blend of strength, speed, agility, and technique. The Swiss Cyborg is always
a
force to be reckoned with. That was the right
move by WWE. To have John Morrison pick up that victory.
And his opponent, representing the Bar from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro!
Let me tell you how tough Cesaro is. A couple years ago, Cesaro wrestled for weeks with a torn rotator cuff because he thought his shoulder was just sore. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, Cesaro cannot do.
Of course, this is the Performance Center. I decided to do it like this for a reason.
The Swiss Cyborg, one of the strongest physical superstars in WWE. If you can dream it up, Cesaro can pull it off.
WrestleMania 36 actually did occur last night. This is a review on WrestleMania 36. So you gotta know about it. That this is real.
The Swiss Cyborg Cesaro neutralizes his opponents with his tremendous strength while maintaining a calm, ruthless demeanor. Hey, Corey, I saw you spending some time with Drew Gulak earlier on today. Yeah, I had the pleasure of learning how Drew Gulak's going to win tonight through an informative 62-page PowerPoint presentation. Ugh, that sounds miserable. Down right on the neck. Watch out here.
Oh,
what a slam.
See, it would have been different if it would have had some fans here. If it would have actually had fans here, man, it would not have been weird.
Slam.
Not having fans at the Performance Center, at the WrestleMania 36 Performance Center was really weird. Not having fans there. I think for the superstars, for some of the superstars, it felt good not having the fans there, but for most superstars, it wasn't really.
Scoop slam!
Really Cesaro is starting to take control of this match. He's mixing precision and physicality with his attacks here.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
That's what it almost felt like.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring.
It almost felt like someone felt bad, and I don't blame them for feeling bad for people that's
clothesline over the top rope.
I'm glad I don't.
Floor.
I'm glad some of the wrestling, some of the guys that do their podcasts on the wrestling channels, I'm glad they don't have it. I'm glad some of the people that I've heard from say
this is what WrestleMania is all about. Passion, leaving your body and your heart and your soul in the ring. When you think about the most powerful superstars in WWE, Cesaro has the veneer, if not at the top of the list. How do you contend with the raw strength of the Swiss cyborg?
Well, as you said, Michael, you can't hope to top Cesaro's muscle, so you have to undercut it. Cesaro's shoulder has been a trouble spot for him for years.
Yeah, attacking the shoulder may not be enough, though, Byron. Cesaro's muscles have muscle. You got to be quick and take what shots you can to shut the cyborg down, all while ducking and dodging those deadly uppercuts.
Remember,
vertical suplex. Bam.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
What's he got in mind?
Remember, they won Raw and SmackDown tag
Thunderous slam.
Together.
Look out here.
Together. Then they separate.
What an offensive show by Cesaro.
Because the superstar shakeup separated them, putting them on different brands. Because you know Sheamus is out for an injury. So that's what led
and it's Gulak turning the tables.
Sheamus is injured.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh my gosh.
What an uppercut. Look at Cesaro stalking him.
Looking for the sharpshooter, and he's sitting out.
And he makes it to the ropes. Did you really doubt that he would? Come on, Cole. Oh, the old European uppercut. Dismantling moves from the Swiss cyborg.
And the Cesaro section can't be far behind.
He caught him slipping. Boom, German suplex. Man, look at the quickness of Gulak. Ooh, what impact. And Buffety, side Russian leg sweep.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess.
What's coming next? Back suplex. And finds a counter. Tough spot to be in. Harsh right hand. Clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Cesaro not looking so great right now.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. Pendulum backbreaker. Big top. What incredible technical prowess from Cesaro. Ooh, what a damaging blow. of Gulak. Dragon screw.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
There should be fans in this arena. There should be fans in this arena.
Saw that one coming.
I know some of the superstars wish that all the fans were in their
Big
arena.
elbow.
Give them all the energy they need to get back up on their feet. You know.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess.
You have to imagine we're hitting the late stages of this matchup. Who's going to dig deeper at this point?
It might just take that extra push, that extra inch further to create the difference.
Uppercut. Oh my gosh. What an uppercut.
The Swiss Cyborg has him gripped up. We're going swinging.
He's got him covered.
Cesaro has done it. What a win.
Take a look here as Cesaro shows us why he may be the strongest superstar in WWE.
Here is your winner, Cesaro!
You're looking at the winner of this one-on-one match.
I guess Gulak needs to double-check the numbers in his PowerPoint presentation to figure out exactly what went wrong tonight.
That's one of those personal WrestleMania moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so glad we all got to be a part of it.
So y'all, alright. So are you all ready for me to review to y'all what really occurred with this match with Cesaro and Drew Gulak during WrestleMania 36? So I'm going to tell y'all what really happened with this match between Cesaro and Drew Gulak last night. I watched it on the YouTube channel, so I know. I mean, I watched it on YouTube, so I know. Not on my YouTube channel, but YouTube. So here's the answers you've all been waiting for this matchup. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened with this match last night. So the match between Drew Gulak and Cesaro last night at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa Bay, Florida. So here's what happened. So the exciting matchup begins and Cesaro aims for a lockup, but Gulak grabs the arm and tries to take Cesaro down. The Swiss Superman punt powers up. It forces him to the corner, but Gulak kicks him back. Cesaro hits a backbreaker, then looks to hit the neutralizer, but Gulak escapes and takes hold of the arm again. Cesaro stands up with Gulak wrapped around his arm and powerbombs him. Cesaro looks for the neutralizer again, but again Gulak grabs the arm and gets Cesaro in a crossface. Cesaro fights out, but Gulak clotheslines him over the ropes to the floor. So then Gulak goes to the apron and dives onto Cesaro with a lariat. Sort of like what he did in the ring, but except for outside the ring. Sort of what he did in the ring on this game that I just showed y'all, but outside the ring again. So, Cesaro sends Gulak into the steps, then back into the ring. And if you want to check out the WWE Wrestlemania 36 Part 1 results article, all you have to do is go to www.ringsidenews.com. And once you go to ringsidenews.com, you'll see 3 lines. You'll see 3 little lines on the left. You go to that, and you see where it says WWE results. You go to that, and then boom, right off the bat, it shows you the WWE WrestleMania 36 Part 1 results. You click on that, and and if you read all that, it'll tell you what happened with all those matches. It'll tell you the results of WrestleMania 36 and what happened with all those matches at WrestleMania 36. I have the link in my description below. I have the link in the description. So if you want to click on that and read that, you can. And if you rather listen to me tell you, then read the article, then that's fine too. Okay, so moving on. Back to what I was reading on the match between Cesaro and Drew Gulak. So Cesaro sent Gulak to the steps, then back in the ring. So then, as Cesaro got on the apron, Gulak grabbed his arm and bent it on the ropes. That had to hurt. I watched the match, man. I seen how bad Cesaro bent Gulak's arm. That was really, really painful. That had to hurt Gulak's arm. Gulak had to be screaming in pain on that, in the inside on that one. He had to be. So yeah. Ouch. That hurts. That really had to break a bone inside Gulak's arm. Anyways. So, when his arm got bent to the rope, when Cesaro's arms got bent to the ropes, that had to hurt Cesaro so bad. Like, literally. So, after that, Gulak then clotheslines Cesaro right back out of the ring. Gulak leaps off the apron and hits a moonsault arm drag to Cesaro on the floor. So then Drew sends Cesaro into the steel steps by the bad arm. Then back into the ring, Gulak looks for a top rope clothesline, but Cesaro catches him with a European uppercut. Sort of like what you just seen in the ring. Sort of like what y'all just seen moments ago. So he delivers a European uppercut. Cesaro looks for a pin, but Gulak counters into a pin of his own. Only for Cesaro to look for a sunset flip, but Gulak ultimately rolls him up for a near fall. Gulak dives into a dragon sleeper, but then Cesaro flips him over and slams him like he was nothing. Basically, just slammed him like he was nothing. So then Cesaro attempts the neutralizer, but can't lift him. So shoves him. Instead he shoves him into the referee. Cesaro uses the distraction to hit a European uppercut, then gets Gulak up for an airplane spin and slam, and that was it. Cesaro had defeated Gulak. So Cesaro was the victor of that match. Cesaro, yes indeed, Cesaro was the real victor of the match. That is the first match that took place at WrestleMania last night. That Cesaro was victorious at the kickoff show at the kickoff start of WrestleMania 36. So after that match, we got a video package for Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. We see Renee Young, Booker T, and Mark Henry on 3 separate screens from their homes. Young asks if the no gliz and glamours of the year's WrestleMania will help Shayna Baszler, and Booker says yes. He says an empty arena is beneficial because Lynch is used to the stars and Baszler isn't. Henry agrees and says Becky will have to come with a championship. Becky will have to come with a different game plan. Otherwise, they're gonna have a new Raw Women's Championship. So the Young ask if this could be the end of Becky's tenure, and Booger says he thinks Becky just needs to do what she does. Booger thinks Becky will retain, while Henry reckons Baszler is ready. And that was it for the WrestleMania 36 kickoff show. So now we're going straight to the main card. So we're going straight to the WrestleMania review. That was the WrestleMania kickoff show review. Now we're getting ready to get started with the real WrestleMania review. So here we go, everybody. WrestleMania 36 opens with Stephanie McMahon standing in front of a WrestleMania logo. She says every WrestleMania has its own personality and is different than the rest. And such is the case with the next 2 nights. Tonight, WrestleMania will emanate from a close set and other locations, which it did. It's their job to entertain the fans and their families during this difficult time, which they did do that too last night. So without any further, welcome to WrestleMania, which she did last night. She welcomed everybody to WrestleMania that night. So then we got a very special rendition of the American National Anthem, which includes clips from every past performance at WrestleMania, pieced together, including the likes of Ray Charles, Little Ricky, Gladys Knight, John Legend, Boyz II Men, and Willie Nelson. Our host, Robert Gronkowski, is live at the WWE Performance Center. Gronk says this party is just too big for one night, and it's time to sit back, open a beverage, and let WWE take your mind off things. Gronk invites Mojo Rawley to join him, and then he chops Mojo 4 times before saying it starts right now. So, the first match of WrestleMania 36, not the first match of WrestleMania 36 kickoff show. I've already reviewed that. But in fact, the real first match of WrestleMania 36 last night started off with the Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. So we're gonna do that match, and I'm actually gonna put it on hard. I know this is but I want to try it. I want to put it on hard. I want to make it interesting. I want to make it good to show y'all that this match was really, really, really amazing. To show y'all that this tag team match was really competitive and important, was really serious. They were really doing Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss and the Kabuki Warriors. I'm showing y'all that those 4 female superstars were really doing some serious stuff in the ring. We're doing some serious moves in the ring. This match was really serious. Something to take lightly. Something to take very seriously. So it was for the tag team. It was for the women's tag team champions. Just listen to the music until they show the wrestlers into the ring. Take some time to think, you know, to make your predictions. To those of you who missed watching WrestleMania, take your time to make your predictions on what you think happened. You should really take your time to make your predictions now, because you're getting ready to be spoiled on all the matches, on some of the matches, most of the matches that I'm going to be doing on this review. Trust me, I'm smart at this. I'm real good at this. Trust me, take your time to make your predictions now. While you still can.
Here on the grand stage, it's Little Miss Bliss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
My question is, can Alexa answer the call to the pressure of being on the big stage here tonight?
Byron, all Alexa has done is succeed since arriving. The first woman to capture the SmackDown Women's Championship and the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss, the goddess of WWE.
Hey, Byron, here comes your exclusive interview. Yeah, you and Nikki Cross are going to sit down behind closed doors.
I would, but I actually had food poisoning 5 minutes ago.
Well, how do you expect Saxton to talk to Nikki Cross? He's afraid of the dark.
And her partner, from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross.
Unorthodox, unpredictable,
Unhinged, unstable.
Look, I'm not afraid of the dark, but I am definitely afraid of Nikki Cross, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Byron. She is a bit nuts.
A bit?
Ooh. She's good, though. Screaming like a banshee. But Corey, you think she's ready for a match of this magnitude?
I do, Michael. I really do. This is what all that hard work has been about. All those extra hours in the gym. I guarantee you, she is more than ready for this match.
That Boneyard match is what everybody enjoyed, man. And I gotta agree with everybody on that. That Boneyard match, I enjoyed watching that. That Boneyard match was something to see. Now we just gotta wonder what's gonna happen in Superstar Shady.
And introducing the champions, first, from Yamaguchi, Japan, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team champions, Kairi Sane!
Carrying the title in a treasure chest. You think Buddy Rogers or Bruno Sammartino would ever do something like that?
Well, they didn't have a treasure chest, did they, Corey?
And she appears to come into this title defense in peak physical condition.
Yeah, from what I understand, she's been doing 2 days in preparation for tonight, and I'd say it looks to be working for her.
And her partner from Osaka, Japan, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, the Queen.
Corey, what's the champ's mindset right now heading into this huge title defense?
Confidence is key, Cole. They have to remind themselves that they are the absolute best WWE has to offer right now. The moment they doubt that is the moment we could very likely see them get picked off.
But retaining her title here tonight, guys, will be no easy task.
That's for sure, Cole. In fact, this might be one of the champ's toughest challenges to date. Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
It's all about the women's tag titles. And Byron, what have you heard from the champions?
Wait. You're asking Saxton that question? You do realize that none of the female superstars talk to Byron, let alone two of them.
Hey, I hear things. Maybe not directly, but I hear them. And from my opinion, the champions are coming into this match possibly underestimating their competition just a little bit.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Not what she was looking for.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Vertical suplex. Out of it in the corner. Tag.
What are we going to see here?
Boom. Head first. Needs to make it to the corner here, Corey.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. There's no way around it. A tag is vital at this point in the match.
Masterful maneuver by Nikki Cross. Power from the suplex. She's in control.
Suplex. I was there for pretty much all of Alexa Bliss's NXT career, and while she was successful there, I think she felt overlooked. And that's what's fueled her on the main roster.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
Otherwise, this match may be over sooner than later.
She's so close to making the tag.
And if she doesn't, I don't see how they can win this thing. That's how important this tag is right now.
Able to get the tag.
Oh, man, a backbreak.
Gross. How dirty is that?
What do we got here? DDT.
Brutality from Cross. She's fighting hard, and it is paying off.
Neckbreaker. The hits added up a little on the champ.
The good news is that if it gets too out of control, she has her partner she can tag in while she catches her breath in the corner.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Sane scoops her up.
Michinoku driver.
Driving knee.
Belly axe kick.
That is a great reversal.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Drop kick.
On the mark.
Absolutely has to make a tag here.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, Michael.
Cut off before she can make a tag.
And her partner looks absolutely deflated right now. Alexa Bliss comes in off the tag.
Corey, while you've had the pleasure of calling Bliss's NXT career, I noticed a chip on her shoulder as part of the WWE roster. I've also noticed plenty of championships on the shoulder ever since.
Alexa Bliss spent years in NXT, stuck in the shadow of the Four Horsewomen. And now that she's earned success, Bliss won't ever give back that spotlight.
I have the best job in the world. I get to sit here and call action of the greatest athletes on the planet today. Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up. Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
I think we're going to get the tag, guys.
I don't know. Those last few inches have to feel like a mile right now.
There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now. Uh-oh. We know what's next.
Eludes the attack. German suplex.
Nothing fancy about that.
And it's Alexa Bliss with the reversal.
Hangman's neck breaker.
Oh, gosh.
WrestleMania is seen in every corner of the globe, including on the WWE Network.
Well scouted reversal there. There's the crucifix, nicely done.
Somehow has to find a way to make a tag here.
Completely agree. Getting the partner in here is...
There it is, blocked in.
Smart maneuver.
Is Bliss gonna tap? Is Bliss... No, she escapes it.
Yeah, I don't know if she had it locked in fully, Michael. Just caught flush.
Knees and a pair more. Insult to injury.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
But the spoils will only go to the victor, and I have a feeling we're close to finding out exactly who that will be.
Tough spot for her here, guys.
It's like she doesn't even know where she is.
Boom, right to the midsection. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Partner kick.
Flying hip attack.
Challenger's a little worse for wear now. Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
I knew she could do it.
Masterful maneuver by Nikki Cross.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker. Gets the tag.
Nikki Cross. This is not going to be good for her opponent.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Clothesline.
If it's locked in, it could be nap time.
Oh my God! Oh man, by the hair.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. Whoa, not so fast.
And she's toying with her now.
Nikki Cross. This is not going to be good for her opponent. Whoa. That is going to leave a mark.
Nice right hand. Alexa Bliss hit off the tag.
And look at the quickness by Sane.
What is keeping this competitor going?
She just will not go away.
Nikki Cross has her hook.
Nikki Cross. This is not going to be good for her opponent. Gonna see a new champ. I don't know if Sane can recover.
Probably not.
Strike punch. John.
In off the tag. For the first time tonight, Alexa Bliss. Oh, look out. That's not what she was going for.
It better not be.
Jawbreaker. You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
Climbing the ropes again. Look out.
Alexa Bliss. The champ's eyes were glazed over.
That's exactly.
They did it. They won the match.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander. Here are your winners and the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And there's your winner via pinfall.
Oh, man, I can only imagine what kind of celebration these two have planned for tonight.
As we saw here tonight, teams will do just about anything when the tag titles are on the line.
Man, I know. I'm pretty sure Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross would be happy to see this. see that they're women's tag team champions on WWE 2K20 as well. But overall, I was happy that this match went in a good way. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors. I was excited that this match went on in a good way. I was quiet. All these matches got me quiet. They got me interested. I was watching. Now that ladder match, man, I was on my phone in that ladder match. I said, man, you know what? I'd rather see John Morrison hold up that SmackDown title than seeing Kofi Kingston and Jimmy J going at it for the 2,000 time in a row. You know what I mean? Yeah. But seriously. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to officially tell y'all what really happened with this women's tag team title match between Alexa Bliss, Nick Cross, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. So this match with the Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nick Cross, women's tag team champions. So the first match of the show began with Asuka and Alexa Bliss. Asuka ducks the lockup and mocks Alexa before tagging Kairi Sane. So Kairi shoves Alexa a few times until she falls over. Then messes with her hair. So Alexa fires back with a slap to the face. Then messes with her own hair before slamming her down. Alexa hits double knees to the gut and tags Nikki. Cross runs in with a basement dropkick for a 1 count. Cross jumps on Sane's back, but Sane slams her into the turnbuckles and tags Asuka. The Empress stops on Nikki. She stomps on Nikki. So followed by a snapmare and a kick to the back. Asuka talks trash to Cross but eats a forearm. So then Cross tosses Asuka to the outside following a blind tag from Alexa. Nikki swipes Sane down on the apron, then drills her with forearms until Alexa hit a drop kick that knocks her to the floor. So Alexa dives off the apron with a senton to Asuka. Then Cross hits Sane with a crossbody. Back in the ring, and Alexa tags Cross for a double axe handle from the top rope. Tag to Sane, who kicks Cross in the back but gets thrown from the ring. Cross looks for a drop kick through the ropes, but Sane catches her feet and drags her out. Alexa drop kicks Asuka into the barricade, but Sane catches Cross with a barricade assisted head scissors. Asuka sends Alexa into the ring post, then gets Cross back in the ring. The Kabuki Warriors make use of quick tags and double team moves to keep Nikki down and away from her partner. Cross kicks Sane back and makes the tag to Bliss, who comes in with lariats to Sane, 2 slaps, and a front dropkick. Sane goes to the apron and gets Alexa in the Tree of Woe for a double stomp to the face and a near fall. Sane stomps Bliss down into the corner and hits a sliding forearm for a 2 count. Asuka makes the tag and methodically beats Alexa around while talking trash. Alexa counters a bulldog, but Asuka throws her up and drills her with a knee for a near fall. Both women knock each other down and make tags. Nikki drops Sane with clotheslines and a running bulldog. Cross goes up top and hits a crossbody for a near fall. Sane breaks the eye of Cross while Asuka distracts the referee. Cross puts Sane on the apron, but Asuka line tagged in and attacks her with a rapid slaps. Cross catches Asuka with a swinging neck breaker, but Sane comes off the top rope with the insane elbow to the back across to break it up. Asuka counters a roll-up and gets Cross into Asuka lock, but now it's Alexa's turn to hit Twisted Bliss onto Asuka to break the hold, only for Alexa to get to her feet, and Kyrie ultimately immediately spears her, and every woman is down. So then Asuka gets to her corner and tags Singh before hitting Cross with a code breaker. Singh goes up top, but Cross climbs up with her. Asuka tags in, gets Cross up in a powerbomb, and Singh leaps off the top with a forearm powerbomb for a near fall. Asuka runs at Nikki in the corner, but nobody's home. Cross hits the swing neckbreaker to Singh and tags Bliss to hit Twisted Bliss for the win. So the winners and they were the winners, and they were now the two-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So they're two-time Women's Tag Team Champions now. So, and I did congratulate them on Twitter. I did. And I told Asuka and Kyrie that I felt bad for them that they lost to them. Because Asuka's one of my favorite heel characters in WWE. She's one of my favorite Monday Night Raw female heel characters in WWE. So I really felt bad for her at that point. And I felt bad for Kyrie Sane because she wasn't going to be able to bring the title home to her boyfriend and her family. I mean, that would have made her feel very good and happy for that. So, anyways, after that match, we were joined by Caleb Braxton backstage with Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro. Zayn says everyone thought it was a foregone conclusion that Braun Strowman would plug through the Artist Collective, but that didn't happen. And here he is, our Intercontinental Champion. And tonight people think it's unbeatable that Daniel Bryan will beat him, but he guarantees he will walk out as Intercontinental Champion. King Corbin makes his entrance. So it was unclear that if Elias was here and was able to compete. So we see a replay of 2 weeks ago when Corbin ambushed Elias and knocked him off that balcony. But it will feel even better to get his second WrestleMania victory in a row. So he brings the referee into the ring and tells her to announce him as the winner. However, the guitar strums and Elias comes down the ramp. Corbin leaves the ring and runs at Elias, but he ducks the King and breaks the guitar over his back. Elias tosses Corbin to the steel steps. Then the ring apron repeatedly. So he tossed Corbin into the steel steps, then the ring apron repeatedly, then they get back into the ring and the referee starts the match. So it's King Corbin versus Elias. So you're Baron Corbin versus Elias. Or should I call him, or should we say King Corbin?
All hail the Lone Wolf on the grand stage.
You know, I once asked Baron Corbin, what makes you happy? What drives you? He told me two things: getting under people's skin and exposing them to their worst fears.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin!
This is the perfect scenario for the Lone Wolf to thrive. Former Money in the Bank contract holder.
Former United States champion, winner of an Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the Lone Wolf.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Elias has enjoyed some big wins and some even bigger hit songs in WWE, and he's hungry to climb even higher in both charts, even if it costs him more than a few guitars to get there.
Corbin likes to be the epitome of the term Lone Wolf.
Yeah, Saxton, Baron Corbin does what Baron Corbin wants to do, when he wants to do it, and how he wants to do it. Tonight, he wants to beat someone up. Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias. DDT! Spiked him.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. Oh, my God, it did hurt. DDT. He's in control. Down with a power bomb.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Oh, what a knee lift. Elias doing more than carrying a tune.
He's hitting on all cylinders right now.
Lost in the corner right now. Caught him right in the jaw.
Oh, what a shot.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display. The stomp in every single part of his body.
If you're climbing into the ring with Baron Corbin, what's the #1 thing you need to watch out for?
Well, there is no shortcut Corbin isn't willing to take. He has no sense of fair play and will take whatever tactic he can to gain the advantage.
You misspoke, Saxton. The words you're looking for are strength, impeccable ring awareness, agility for a big man, and I could go on and on. The fact is, no one thing you could prepare for will help you when it comes to Baron Corbin.
DDT!
Spiked him. Wrist lock applied. Oh, man, look at this power.
What is Baron Corbin's best strategy at this point?
He's not looking great, but never count him out. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Got to be agonizing for the arm. Baron Corbin just too fast for him. Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 110 countries. And he's heading back in. These competitors are just trying to stay under control.
Bang, right in the face. This is not where you want to be. Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO.
Whoa, Elias able to avoid damage.
To the outside, you're just starting the referee's count.
Oh, my God.
Baron Corbin is not looking so good here.
I'm not sure how he's even standing.
The night looks to be coming to an end for the Lone Wolf.
Vicious lariat.
That was nasty.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off?
Diving elbow right on point. Elias steadied it up.
Oh, boy.
What a really great swinging neck breaker.
This might be the end of Corbin. Oh, man, Baron Corbin is in trouble now. And what a reversal from Baron Corbin.
I hate to admit it, but Elias isn't awful right now.
That's what he does. Keeps on the attack.
Going to the top rope once more.
From the top.
Diving double axe handle. What a battle we are witnessing.
We're at a stage where someone's going to have to shift it into another. He might sneak one here.
On a kick out of 2.5. That was really close. A kick out, and he almost had him.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
His shoulders are down.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Big boot. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Shocking inside cradle.
Gains the victory. Let's take a look back at our walk with Elias.
Here is ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
I don't think his opponent is entirely sure what happened.
I hate to say it, but Baron Corbin squandered away his opportunity tonight.
He sure did. That's one of those personal WrestleMania moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so glad we all got to be a part of it.
So let me tell y'all what really happened with this match between King Corbin and Elias. And y'all are lucky I did this review early. I wanted to get it out the way so I can get some sleep. Because I probably won't get up till like 11 or 10 in the morning. Let's be honest. So, now I'm going to reveal to y'all what really happened with this match between King Corbin and Elias. So, Elias runs across the ring and attacks Corbin in the corner as the bell rings. Irish whip and a back elbow earns Elias a 1 count. Elias hits a neck breaker for another 1 count. Corbin creates an opening by tossing Elias over the ropes to the floor. Elias gets back inside and he's sent into the corner by Corbin for a 1 count. Corbin stomps Elias down, then hits the out in clothesline. Elias' shoulder has Elias' shoulder has tape on it, and Corbin punches the injured shoulder repeatedly before instructing JBL and Michael Cole to tell everyone how great he is. Corbin again tosses Elias into the ring post for a 2 count. Corbin tries to toss Elias into the ring post again, but this time Elias turns the tables, and it's the King who eats still. Elias rips his shirt off and stomps Corbin down in the corner. So then Elias hits Dressed Away, but Corbin kicks it. Corbin kicks out. Basically what I'm trying to say. So Elias heads to the top rope and jumps, but nobody's home, allowing Corbin to hit a deep 6 for a near fall. Corbin attempts the out and clothesline again, but this time Elias hits him with a leaping knee for a near fall. So then, listen up everybody, so then Corbin attempts to roll up Elias and put his feet on the ropes, but gets caught. He gets caught. So once he gets caught, Elias then rolls up Corbin as he's arguing with the referee and holds the tights for the win. Corbin looked outrageous. He looked anger and rage. He looked embarrassed after he lost to Elias. I would be embarrassed too after losing to someone like that. That's really that. Yeah. I would look embarrassed too. I don't blame him. I really don't blame him from looking embarrassed. I really don't. So after that match, we see the man Becky Lynch arriving at the Performance Center in her man-branded truck. So yeah, we see the man Becky Lynch arriving in the Performance Center in her man-branded truck Lynch gets out in her gear and walks into the PC. Shayna Baszler makes her entrance for this huge match. So it was Becky Lynch defending her Women's Championship against Shayna Baszler. I really love this match. This match was one of the matches that stole the show right here. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. This was a dream match for the ages right here. This was a match that stole the show. I didn't even get a chance to congratulate Becky Lynch. I wish Shayna Baszler would have won the Women's Champion so I could congratulate her. Fortunately, yeah, you know, I think you all know that result of that. So, you all know the result of that match, unfortunately. Fortunately, that match didn't go Shayna Baszler's way like she wanted it. Okay, I'm pausing that. I was gonna say. So after this match, of course, you know I'm really gonna tell y'all what really happened with this WWE Women's Championship match last night at WrestleMania 36 in Tampa Bay, Florida. I'm really gonna tell y'all what really happened with this match. So again,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Raw Women's Championship.
But the same match that I'm doing now that happened last night at WrestleMania 36. Just like the other matches, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the other matches.
It's the Queen of Spades!
Yeah, I was watching this match. I watched this match last night too at WrestleMania. This match was one of the matches that stole the show.
One of my favorite superstars in the world today. I'm 100% with you on that one, Cole. She is the real deal. One of the original 4 horsewomen of mixed martial arts, a protege of Ronda Rousey. Shayna Baszler thrives on the fear of others.
Yeah, it would be a tough point to argue that Shayna Baszler may be the toughest woman to ever step foot in NXT.
She's as tough as they come. Classic match with Ember Moon at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, where she won the NXT Women's Championship. The sky's the limit. And here comes the man. One of the trailblazers in the women's evolution. Part of the
Definitely one of the trailblazers in the women's evolution. Former SmackDown Women's Champion.
A young lady who is priding herself on being different. A young lady who is priding herself on thinking outside the box. And she has taken that mentality to tremendous success here in WWE.
Oh shoot! I was supposed to pick WrestleMania.
The women's champ.
I missed around and put this match on Raw. I got to go back and do it again. You know, guess what I did, y'all? I messed around and put it on Raw, and I was supposed to put it on WrestleMania. I just realized it. I was like, what the world? What kind of arena did I put? Yeah, man. Like, I literally put them in the wrong arena. I realized it at that moment. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. This is not WrestleMania 36. This is Monday Night Raw. To myself, I was like, oh no. I just made a mistake. Because the moment I looked, I was like, oh no. I was thinking this was Monday night. I was thinking, because, you know, they're on the Monday Night Raw roster. You know, it reminds me of WrestleMania, sort of reminds me of Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and NXT. Yep, that must be a sign of me getting tired. When I make a mistake like that, that's a sign that I'm getting really tired. There we go. Much better now. Woo! I don't know what the heck I was thinking on that part, on my part. I don't know what I was thinking. But I realized I picked the wrong arena. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This ain't WrestleMania. This is Monday Night Raw. It's supposed to be WrestleMania 36. I realized it, and then I had to go back. So now y'all gonna get to see him enter the ring again. Once again. Because of the simple fact that I picked the wrong arena, and it was supposed to be WrestleMania 36 and not Monday Night Raw. That was bad on my part. That was my mistake. I sincerely apologize for that. That was definitely my mistake on my part. This was not. I was not doing that to be funny. I actually did that on accident. This was not on purpose. Shayna Baszler, Becky Lynch, don't think that I put y'all. Don't think that was the right arena, because it wasn't. That was the wrong arena. The arena that I was supposed to be really supposed to be was WrestleMania 36. I chose Raw on accident. That right there lets you know that my eyes are getting really tired. Yeah, my eyes probably are gonna end up soon closing. But I have to stay up and do this review. I have to do this review for people who didn't get to see WrestleMania 36. I want to do this. I want to make this review as the best review possible for people.
You know, some superstars get too consumed, too overwhelmed by the pressure and the scrutiny.
Because it was great and it was perfect, and I think
but when it comes to Shayna
WrestleMania
Baszler,
36 on this review should be told to everybody.
I've
already told you what happened with the match between Drew Gulak and Cesaro. I told you what happened with the match between Alexa Bliss,
dangerously proficient, ruthlessly ambitious, has no respect for the competition. And when you're this bad, why would you?
And I also did tell y'all what happened with the match between
I'll stay right here.
Corbin and Elias. So now, here's the match. Now, this brings us to, all those matches brings us to this match now. This match, again, stole the show. This was a dream match for the ages. This is like a women's evolution matchup. You know what I mean?
Had so far here in WWE.
It's like this match is like the matches at the Women's Evolution last year.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came
this
to
doesn't
NXT, she
me a
had
whole
moved to
lot of
Orlando,
Women's
Florida
Evolution.
to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now
the match was so good that this match actually reminds me of Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane going head-to-head for that NXT Championship at that tournament at the Mae Young Classic. And this match also reminds me of Becky Lynch and Charlotte going head-to-head in the singles match. It reminds me of a lot of matches.
Introducing the challenger from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, it reminds me of a
And
whole
introducing
lot
the
of
champion from Dublin, Ireland, the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
I put it on hard as far as difficult. I'm not putting it on legend. That's going to be real tough. Legend.
This is for the Women's Championship.
I think that's my level right now.
Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division.
I think on hard, difficulty as far as the gameplay, difficulty, I put it on hard so that way the match, so that way you'll see and realize that I've actually told the truth when I watched WrestleMania last night.
The women's title
doing this match to show y'all how good this match was.
In the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
Women's revolution did take WWE by storm, indeed. You are right, Mr. Graves. I gotta applaud you on that one.
Textbook fireman's carry.
This is a little comedy. I'm being funny. I'm playing comedy games now.
This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Heck, they just got started. They're not even tired.
2018 marked another pivotal step.
Heck, they weren't even halfway tired when the match started between Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch last night.
Becky Lynch made sure she was ready. As the second entrant in the match, the Irish glass kicker had a tall mountain to climb.
Tore each other apart.
Suplex
launched.
I got to charge this. And now I got to charge this controller.
You talked about the
controller's back.
Shayna Baszler.
Once I get done with this review, everybody, I will be sure to get some nice sleep. To those of you who are probably like, Brendan, you need to get some. You deserve some good sleep
down to the floor.
Your review. I can tell you right now, I absolutely deserve some sleep. I absolutely will definitely deserve a lot of sleep after this review. After this review, I definitely
really going to work in there. Going to have a hard time stopping Becky when she's doing this.
I definitely completely deserve some sleep after this review.
Bringing it back into the ring. A nice shot by Shayna Baszler. Oh, right in the face.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
But after this review, I'm definitely going to most definitely deserve some sleep.
It's champion's advantage. The title cannot change hands by countout
or
disqualification.
You
can lose the match, but still keep the championship.
Eyelashes, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Women's title up for grabs.
Everybody, make sure you wash your hands and sanitize your hands because it's important. As you know, this coronavirus is still
locked in. The Kirifuda clutch is applied. Tap time, tap out time.
Because this coronavirus is still going around.
Can Becky Lynch?
Oh, she gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Oh, that's how she pinned her right there. You see that?
Hey, I guess
that's how she was able to win right there. That pin. That's how she won. She didn't roll Chip.
Not in a great place.
But she pinned her.
She needs to turn the tide
in that
here.
position.
These superstars have toured
That's how
away
Becky Lynch
endlessly,
was
and this
able
crowd
to retain
is on
her
their
title
feet in full
reign. That's how Becky
appreciation.
Lynch was
An
able to retain her title
incredible sight to
reign.
see.
That what you just saw moments ago.
Oh, look at that scoop slam. The champ to the top turnbuckle. Again, the championship title at stake in this contest.
Look at her.
Don't know if it's going to work, but Becky is playing mind games now.
Yeah, the master of mind games, I think, is the Fiend. He's the complete master of mind games. That guy.
And again,
Bray
this
Wyatt,
is for the women's
the Fiend,
title.
between the Fiend and Bray Wyatt, I think Bray Wyatt was the most person that would play mind games with superstars.
Oh, now it's Becky Lynch making
Bray
her pay.
Wyatt is the one that
Becky just a full
plays mind games
control
with
here.
all of his superstars.
Capture suplex.
Competes against him
The challenger being outclassed here.
in the big
Yeah, this
stage.
could be the end of the road for her.
Speaking of the Fiend,
Scoop slam.
versus John
Becky
Cena
Lynch
is
taking what
supposed to
she
be today.
wants. She's
Tonight.
taking command of the situation.
I was like,
Saw that
today,
one coming.
tonight.
And now that one's countered.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Becky Lynch.
And a exploder.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Amazing. Becky with a takedown, looking for the disarmer. Can she stitch it in?
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Oh, nice.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated. Got the arm.
Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
And Shayna Baszler making her think twice. In the corner now. Oh, no. Man, what a slam.
What does Becky Lynch have to do at this point to stay in the match?
She's not rising to the occasion right now. What a window kick.
Becky Lynch. Exploder.
For the win to retain the championship. And an air fall. She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take. There she goes. On the apron.
Every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect.
Back in from the floor.
Wasn't expecting that. Baszler with the underhook. Here it comes. Driver. Submission locked in. Good night. And Becky
She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her night was over, too.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. The champion. Becky Lynch taking in the moment as we look back at what unfolded.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Nicely done, picking up the win here.
Man, this champion has a stranglehold on that title and doesn't appear to be letting up anytime soon.
I'd like to think we just saw one of the greatest title matches in a very long time. I hope you enjoyed it, folks.
Alright. So I'm going to tell y'all what happened with this match between Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch last night. So the match, I'm going to tell y'all what really happened with this match between Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler last night for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. So the match goes underway and they tee off on each other with punches, and Baszler kicks Lynch in the leg. Becky swings, but Baszler catches her with a Kafuda clutch. Lynch escapes through the ropes, but Baszler goes after her and kicks the leg a few more times. So then Baszler deadlifts Becky for a powerbomb, but Lynch counters with a Hurricane Rod. Lynch slams Baszler into the ring post and tosses her into the steel steps. Back in the ring, and Becky hits a missile dropkick that sends Shayna to the opposite corner. Becky connects with a running forearm, followed by repeated stomps. Baszler counters Lynch and drops her with a knee striker. Baszler lifts Becky for a cutter, but Becky counters and attempts to disarm her, but Baszler breaks free. Baszler catches Becky with a takedown, then lifts her and hits a rolling out cutter for a near fall. Baszler looks for a running knee, but Becky dodges it. Becky goes to the apron and kicks Baszler before dragging her out with her. They exchange shots on the apron, with Baszler landing some nice knees, but Becky catches her with a rock bottom on the apron. Becky goes up top, but Baszler tosses her off. Baszler slams Lynch with a pump handle, then applies an armbar. Lynch rolls over, but Baszler transitions into the disarmer. Lynch fights out, but Baszler clocks her with a knee for a near fall. Becky goes to the apron again and counters the Karafuda clutch. It applies the disarmer all over the ropes. So once she applies to disarm her over the ropes, Shayna Baszler breaks free and locks in the Karafuda clutch to Becky on the apron. She releases her at the count of 4 and Becky falls to the floor. Baszler goes out and lifts Becky in a hanging powerbomb and whips her head into the announce disc a few times. Then, back in the ring, Becky tries to grab Baszler, but gets caught in the Karafuda clutch. Becky fights it and rolls backwards to score the pinfall. So that's what happened with that match. That's match number 4. So match number 5. So, we see a commercial for a limited series coming to the WWE network called Undertaker: The Last Ride. It's a real-life series with interviews with Mark Galloway, Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Michelle Nicole, and even Vince, asking when is enough for The Undertaker. So then, let me tell y'all what went down with the WWE Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura. Let me tell y'all what went down with this Intercontinental Championship between Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. Sami Zayn had Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro ringside. Daniel Bryan had Drew Gulak ringside. So the bell rings and Sami is busy talking tactics. He's busy talking tactics. Matter of fact, let me bring these guys up for you, so everybody can see what I'm talking about. You can see who I'm talking about and who was ringside with both of those guys. For the Intercontinental Championship. I'll show y'all just exactly who I'm talking about. Some of you may know, some of you may not. I'm just putting it up there in case some of you don't know who I'm talking about. So, you know, putting these guys up there in case you don't. That's the yes movement, Daniel Bryan right there. Talking about these guys, of course. So with Sami Zayn, with Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro ringside, defending his Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental Championship against Daniel Bryan with Drew Gulak ringside. So let me tell y'all what occurred with this match. So the bell rings, Sami Zayn's busy talking with tactics with his arts. I've already said that. Zayn leaves the ring, refusing to fight Bryan. Eventually he gets inside after Bryan goes to his corner, but immediately jumps back out. Sami waits until the refs count of 7 before getting inside. And right back out again, but this time Bryan runs out after him until Cesaro get in his face. So once Cesaro gets in his face, Zayn takes the high ground in the ring, but Bryan runs inside and Zayn jumps back out. This time it's Nakamura who gets in Bryan's way. Sami gets in the ring and taunts Bryan, who gets inside, but Zayn leaves again. Nakamura and Cesaro get in Bryan's way again, but this time Gulak leaps into them from the apron. Gulak tosses both of them over the barricade. Then Bryan says if Zayn wants count out, when he can have it. He wants count out when he can have it. Zayn walks up the ramp, but Bryan runs after him and tackles him on the ramp. Bryan beats on Sami. Then runs him back to the ring. Sammy begs for mercy, but Bryan ankle picks Zayn and delivers some ground and pound. Bryan smiles as he kicks the back of Sammy's leg, then his spine. So then Bryan sits on Zayn and punches him until Zayn rolls outside. So once Bryan sits on Zayn and punches him until Zayn rolls outside, Bryan hits a suicide dive and almost immediately wiped out on the barricade. Bryan tosses Sammy into the barricade, then back into the ring for a missile dropkick. Bryan wraps up Sammy's feet and pulls his nose before drilling him with forearms. Bryan props Zayn in the corner and slaps him a few times, then knocks him in the chest. Zayn elbows Bryan, then punches him a few times and hits a lariat. Bryan gets to his feet as Sammy delivers some chops, but Bryan is unaffected. Bryan ducks Sammy and hits a running elbow, followed by stiff yes kicks. Bryan grabs the arms of Zayn and stomps his head repeatedly. Bryan takes to the corner, but Nakamura and Cesaro come back and attack Gulak. Bryan whips them out with a suicide dive. Bryan goes up top and jumps off, but Sammy hits a Luna kick for the win. He retains his Intercontinental Championship. So then, after that match, we were getting a WWE 24 on the Edge, which will air tomorrow night following WrestleMania Part 2. So then it was time for the three-way ladder match to determine the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. This match features one member of each team because Miz is ill. Man, that was just messed up. And don't get me wrong, I hope Miz recovers from being ill, unless he done it just so he could not make it to WrestleMania. I don't know if this got something to do with the storyline or what. I think he got really ill. I don't know why he got really ill. Sources haven't told me anything. So, anyways, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with this WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship Triple Threat ladder match. And those of you who aren't familiar with these guys, I will show you the guys that were in that Triple Threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So the match featured these members of their teams. Yeah, I'm getting tired, y'all. I need to hurry up and do this reel so I can get off and get some sleep. Excuse me for the yarning. I'm getting tired. It's 2:20, currently 2:28 in the morning right now, so you have to excuse me for my yarning. I'm getting really tired. Anyways, these are the 3 participants in the match, and it was for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened with this triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So the bell rings and starts with a stalemate of reversals. All 3 men leave the ring and grab ladders and set them up in the ring. They all climb their respective ladder and fight on top of them, but Morrison kicks Usos' ladder over and down goes Jimmy. Kofi headbutts John until Usos pulls him down, but Kofi then jumps onto Usos with a crossbody. I thought that was pretty cool. I've seen that, and I thought that crossbody was pretty cool. So anyways, Morrison climbs back up, but Kofi pulls him down. Morrison with a snapmare and a running knee to Kofi. Then he kicks Usos, punches him down. I wonder if, never mind. I'll say it at the end of this. So Morrison sets a ladder on the ground, ducks Trouble in Paradise, then looks for a springboard kick. But Kofi avoids it. Usos scales the ladder, but Kofi headbutts him off. Morrison climbs up with Kofi and punches him off, then grabs a belt, but Jimmy drags him down and hits his head off the ladder. Excuse me, I had to cut my mic off for about 2 seconds. Jimmy tries to retaliate, or whatever the heck that word is. I can't even darn talk right tonight. I'm tired, y'all. I can't even. Jimmy tries to resaturate the ladder. Morrison kicks him. Kofi tries to dive through a ladder to kick them both, but gets caught, and they team to throw Jim over the ropes. Morrison slides under the ladder in the middle of the ring, and Jimmy tips it over onto him. But John is in between the rungs and pokes Jimmy in the eye. Morrison shoves the ladder into Jimmy, then lifts it and hits Jimmy in the foot. Morrison props the ladder between the ring ropes, but Jimmy sets him on the top rope and stands on the ladder, looking for a superplex. Morrison trips Jimmy and he lands on the propped ladder. Morrison stands on the ring post and hits Starship Pain on Jimmy on the ladder. Morrison takes his time setting a ladder perfectly under the belts and starts climbing, but Kofi springboards onto him and hits a Hurricane Roller. Jimmy comes back to stop Kofi, but gets tossed onto the apron and punched off. Kingston runs and dives over the ropes onto Morrison at ringside. Kingston lifts a ladder at ringside and throws it to Jimmy Uso, who was running at him on top of the barricade. Kofi bridges a ladder between the ring and barricade and places Jimmy on it. Morrison climbs to the top rope, but Kofi attacks him. Kofi climbs the nearest corner to Morrison, but John walks along the top rope over to hit Kofi. He walks along the top rope to Kofi and hits a Spanish fly. I know that Spanish fly was really cool. I seen that too. Man, that Spanish fly. Woo, man. That Spanish fly by Morrison, man, he killed it. Uso scales the ropes and hits a splash to Morrison, and all three men are down. Jimmy sets the ladder up under the belts and starts climbing, but Kofi holds his trousers. Kofi climbs the inside of the ladder, punches Uso off, then turns around and gets his fingers on the belts. Morrison comes back and brawls with Kofi, but Kingston leaps off the ladder with a double stomp to Morrison. Uso takes the bridged ladder from ringside and bridges it between the ropes and the upright ladder in the ring. Uso then flapjacks Kofi onto the ladder and yells, "He dead, boy." Morrison jumps onto the bridge ladder and jumps at Uso, but gets super kicked. Uso puts Morrison on the bridge ladder, climbs to the top of another ladder, but Morrison shoves that ladder over and Jimmy flies to the outside and hits the floor. Morrison climbs the ladder and gets to the belts, but Kofi comes back and punches him. Morrison and Kofi brawl, but Jimmy is back and setting a ladder up beside him. All three men fight on top the ladders. All three get their hands on the belt and get the hook unclipped. They're fighting over the belts on the hook until Kofi and Jimmy headbutt more John, and he falls off backwards onto the bridge ladder, taking both titles with him. So that's what happened with that match. So then we had Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens. Tell y'all what happened in this match between Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. The match starts and Seth hits a running knee, then tosses KO. Well, actually, hold on, I read the wrong one. I gotta read the first one first. Hold on. So after that triple threat match for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, we switched to Byron Saxton and Tom Phillips for commentary. They sent us to a video package for Seth Rollins and his long-running feud with Kevin Owens. course, I think this feud is supposed to end after WrestleMania. I think all the feuds are supposed to end after WrestleMania. People are supposed to start getting new feuds after WrestleMania, I think. So the match begins and Seth tells Owens to bring it. Then ducks away under the ropes. Seth soccer punches Owens and leaves the ring, but KO goes after and attacks him. Owens slams Rollins into the barricade. Seth gets back inside, in which Owens slides and he attempts to stomp. Owens slides back out. Owens tees off on Seth in the corner. Owens drops Seth and hits a running senton. He looks to follow up with a cannonball, but Rollins rolls to the outside. Kevin goes after and slams him into the barricade. Then again, Owens breaks the referee's count and gets Seth on the apron and looks to hit a powerbomb, but Seth countered with a black drop. Y'all know what a backdrop is, come on. Rollins lifts Owens and hits a Falcon Arrow on the apron. Rollins talks trash before hitting a suicide dive. Seth yells, "I told you what would happen, Kevin. When the light are the brightest, I become a god. Are you gonna be a failure your whole career? What will your kids think?" Seth says. Seth looks to hit another suicide dive. Owens punches him. Owens runs inside but gets caught with a sling blade. Rollins kicks KO a few times, then looks for the stomp twice, but Owens dodges it both times and hits a snap DDT. Seth misses a splash in the corner and eats a super kick. Owens hits a cannonball that goes up top and hits a swanton bomb for a near fall. Owens attempts a pop-up powerbomb, but Seth lands on his feet, avoids a stunner, and hits an enziguri, only for KO to come back with a lariat, and both men are down. Kevin drags Seth up to the top rope and looks for a superplex, but Owens rakes his eyes. Seth hits the buckle bomb followed by a super kick and runs for the stomp but gets caught with a pop-up powerbomb. Seth rolls to the outside and Owens follows suit. Seth hits Owens with the ring bell and the match is over. Kevin Owens won by disqualification, so Seth casually leaves, smiling and talking trash. Owens grabs the mic and says, "It's not going to end like this." He says, "Those were the actions of a god. They were the actions of a bitch." And he says if Seth is the man he thinks he is, come back down here and they can restart the match as a no disqualification. So the match starts and Seth hits a running knee, then tosses KO to the outside and calls him a fat piece of crap. Seth tosses Owens into the barricade, then into the timekeeper's area. Owens grabs the steel steps and slams them onto Owens' face. Seth talks trash as he grabs a chair and whips it off Owens' back a few times. Owens says, "You're always gonna be a bitch," so Seth hits him with a chair again. Owens comes back and hits Seth with the ring bell, then again knocking him onto the announce table. Owens disappears, then reappears on the top of the WrestleMania sign. Owens shouts, "How's this for a WrestleMania moment?" Then dives off, driving Seth Rollins through the announce table. Owens slowly gets to his feet and drags Rollins back in the ring. Owens lifts Seth and the Messiah begs for mercy instead against a stunner. And Owens wins the match. So they were back with Gronk and Mojo Rawley, but R-Truth all of a sudden pops up and he whispers who he is. Yep, all of a sudden R-Truth pops up and he whispers who he is. He says the 24/7 championship is bittersweet because he has to be switched on all the time. He can't go to church. He can't go to cookouts. Gronk punches Truth and pins him, but Mojo drags him off and pins Truth for the win. Mojo is the 24/7 champion. So, after that, Charlie Caruso is backstage, but interrupted by Paul Heyman. He says Drew McIntyre should be afraid because we are 24 hours away from him being exposed as a wannabe. He said if he's biased by officialing and selling, but he has failed in 20 years at convening a special Raw listener is. He says Brock is not even human. Paul Heyman says he's a different species. And all Drew McIntyre can do is walk into the match dreaming and leave knowing he was victimized by the superhuman WWE champion Brock Lesnar. So next is Goldberg defending his Universal Championship against Braun Strowman. I hope that title's not glitched. That title, I hope it ain't glitched. I'm gonna be so mad that title's glitched. Yep, I got a feeling that title's glitched, y'all. Y'all, I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, they probably still didn't fix this game. I guarantee you they didn't fix it. I guarantee you that title's probably glitched. And it's probably not showing the front of it either. Remember last month that those titles were glitched and they weren't showing the front of it? Well, last month, the game was fixed last month. And when it didn't have no glitches. And I didn't even see Lacey Evans' hair glitch last month at all. Now it's like this month. Now it's done started back glitching again. What is going on here? Like, what is going on with this game?
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Please tell me this title is not going to glitch.
The monster among men.
Of course, he was the Intercontinental Championship. He's not anymore. Please tell me this title's not going to glitch. Please tell me this title's not going to glitch. Please tell me this title's not going to glitch. Please, please, please. Yes, the title's not glitched.
Goldberg.
Oh yeah, the title's not glitched. Yes. Yes. Perfect. The title's not glitched. Finally. Oh my god. The title was glitched last month and the last month before that. The beginning of last month, this title, all those titles from the Community Creations were glitched. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the Blue Universal Championship. the Friday Night SmackDown Universal. However you want to call it. The WWE Universal Championship. However you want to call it. It's blue. It's the title on the Friday Night SmackDown brand.
A man who absolutely bleeds intensity.
Beyond the WCW Championship, Goldberg's a two-time United States champion, one-time WCW Tag Team champion. Oh, and by the way, a WWE Universal champion.
By the way, it took this man 4 spears to get bring Braun Strowman down. That didn't even phase. None of those didn't even phase Braun Strowman. Brought Braun Strowman down, but none of them didn't phase him. I'll tell you the rest at the end. Don't worry, I'll tell y'all at the end what really happened with this match. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm gonna show y'all what this match should have really been like, though. I'm actually going to show y'all. This match should have not been 10-15 minutes. That match ended too quick. But Braun Strowman winning the Universal Championship was bittersweet. But the match ended. But the match lasted 10-15 seconds. 15 minutes. Come on, that is way too short. That is way too short.
You win this title, you are primed for big things.
That's way too short. I thought this match was going to be good, real good, but it was only 10-15 minutes.
You'll have to forgive me for the lack of information on this title, but I have heard that it's highly coveted.
Well, my sources sent me a VHS tape of this title's greatest matches, and there were some all-time classics.
Really? Hey, can I borrow that tape, Corey?
Absolutely not, Saxon. I'd be doing a disservice to my sources.
Oh, I'm laughing at this.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Let me tell y'all, this match should have not ended last night for 10-15 minutes. This match only lasted 10-15 minutes. That was not that long. That was only a short amount of time. This match last night between Goldberg and Braun Strowman. I'm not going to spoil you on the match yet, but I will after this. I will tell y'all what really happened with this match.
No, it's locked in.
This might be it. Whoa, he gets out of it. He's at another level right now, Michael.
Really with this match. This 10-minute match. Man, this feel like 10 seconds. That match. Felt like did it 10 minutes or 10 seconds.
Amazing reflexes on display.
But you know what? Braun Strowman, the Universal Champion. Hey, that's what's up. I'm happy for Braun Strowman. Congratulations to Braun Strowman. I'm happy for him. But that match between him and Goldberg took a short amount of time.
Just unmatched power from the monster among men.
Universal Champion. That match took a short amount of time. I'll tell you that much, man. Maybe WWE was running out of time. Maybe
guys, just
was
look
getting
at Braun Strowman. Where do you even begin with your strategy against the monster among men?
Time was
2 words, Cole. Run.
Maybe they were running out of time.
If that fails, you need to evade and strike when you get the chance, because you do not want to get caught by those hands.
Sounds like some WWE superstars have wrestled last night. WrestleMania 36 had some plans, had some weekend plans or something. Had some Sunday plans, apparently.
Military press.
That match be less than that long. Like that. I mean,
and what a reversal from Goldberg.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
that did not.
Running at the champion into the cover. This one's far from over. Clearly not enough damage done.
The monster among men. Look
championship on the line.
Here is Goldberg in position now.
There it is, the spear.
A bad place. The champion into the cover.
And Braun Strowman powers out. As a former strongman, I expect nothing less from Braun.
He's fading, guys. That corner is the only thing keeping him upright.
You know what's about to, though?
Thus far, it's been a phenomenal championship match. Who will win? Who's going home with the title?
And then you become one with the mat.
He's saying, come on, get up.
Oh. And it's Goldberg answering back. Wow, what a sequence.
And again, yet
what the? Y'all, I don't know what that was. I didn't see that. I do not. Don't even ask me. I don't know. I don't know how this came into works, but
this is incredible.
That is very strange. I don't know how that came into
to the side of the face. He's done.
That was
doing a great job of turning that around.
Earth-shattering offense from Braun. Finding out exactly what it means to get these hands.
Look at that power. Look at that. I mean, you cannot.
Gorilla caught up. A Strowman press.
That strength is
look at Braun.
Amazing.
And here's the monster of a man, Corey. Look at the power.
I'll be surprised if Lars Sullivan is
that is exactly what Braun
I'll be surprised
needed.
if they have a Lars Sullivan and Braun Strowman feud going.
Trying to get his torso now. He's been going for his core all night, it seems.
He's got him here. He's got him up. And
this is how long the match should have lasted, man. For real. For this Universal Champion, this is how long the match should have lasted. It shouldn't lasted. It should have lasted past 15-10.
Looks like the champ is going to retain. Things just went from bad to worse for Braun Strowman.
Just needs to do more damage.
This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal.
Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's using ain't working.
Yeah, he's being torn apart in there.
Monsters don't impart much fear when they're in this position.
That's big Braun Strowman, man.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Strowman, face plant.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps. Strowman can smell victory.
Another running post.
Braun takes him down.
And another rope break. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, this is just like last night. This is just like last night. I'm telling you. Oh, this is
Here you go, Cole.
Yeah, this is about to be it. Oh, and I even pushed the triangle button and it didn't even. Oh, that.
How does he keep doing this? There is no quit in this man tonight.
Whoa, Strowman dodged that one. Whoa!
If you think Braun Strowman is going to...
And it's Goldberg answering back.
If you think Braun Strowman is going to...
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
If you think he's going to let Goldberg win the team's title, yeah, you got another thing coming.
Open up for the Tigers.
He's going to let that Universal Championship opportunity slip away from him like that last night.
Another reversal.
Time for a spoiler alert. Oh, shoot.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
That would have broke Goldberg's leg. The way he actually
Really just laying it
did
in.
that move on Braun Strowman.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun
Time for a
Strowman.
spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen.
And at some point, he's going to start wondering what it's going to take to put him away.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you that did not watch WrestleMania, time for a spoiler alert.
Thunderous power slam.
The champ's eyes look glazed over. Jeez, I thought that one away.
Braun Strowman just gladly
Spoiler alert.
to his luggage by winning the title.
That is exactly what happened last night.
Unfortunately
That match
for Braun's
between
opponent,
Goldberg and Braun
as
Strowman.
you can see,
This is how long
he
the
got
match
those
should have
hands.
lasted between Braun Strowman and Goldberg. That should have not lasted. That match should have never lasted 15-10 minutes. It should have lasted past 15-10 minutes. That's how long that match should have lasted. That's how long.
Here is your winner. And
This should have lasted no less than more than it should have lasted more than 10-15
Going to feel the effects of this win for a while.
That wasn't just a win. That was a win over what many consider the most dominant champions in all of WWE. Congratulations. Soak it up.
And what an incredible journey it has been to get to this WrestleMania moment. Absolutely amazing.
Surprise, everybody. That spoiler alert I just spoiled you on, that in fact, that Braun Strowman holding up that title, that in fact is true. Here is what happened with the match between Goldberg and Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship match. I told you WWE was going to surprise everybody, especially with this match. But this match only took 10-15 minutes. That was the only problem. But the bell rings and they circle each other, then come face to face. Goldberg kicks Braun and whips him to the corner. Runs, but nobody's home. And he hits the post. Strowman lifts him up, but Goldberg slides down the back, shoves him into the ropes, and hits a spear. Goldberg lines up and hits a second spear, then a third, but Strowman kicks out. He hit a third spear for the pin. Strowman kicks out. Then Goldberg lines up again and hits a fourth spear. Goldberg pulls this for the jackhammer, but Braun counters with the power slam, and another power slam, and a third power slam takes to the corner and tells Goldberg to get up. Then lifts him up and hits a running power slam for the win. Braun Strowman is the new Universal. Braun Strowman defeated Goldberg to win the Universal Champion last night at WrestleMania in Tampa Bay, Florida. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the rumors is true. Braun Strowman was the favorite to win that match, and he was. So then we get a lengthy video package for The Undertaker's feud with AJ Styles. We go live to a cemetery and The Undertaker's music plays. He arrives in a horse in the cemetery gates open by themselves. Here's all of what I love about the Boneyard match. So, droids get out of the hearsay and pull a coffin out of the back. But it's they pull out the coffin in the back, but it's AJ Styles inside. Y'all thought it was really Undertaker inside. It was AJ Styles inside, the phenomenal one, the leader of the OC. So Boneyard match. So I'm going to tell you what happened this match between Undertaker and AJ Styles. So Styles calls for the Undertaker and says he's ready. We hear a motorbike and the badass arrives. And Mantella, he arrives to Metallika. Styles and Undertaker come face to face. And Styles says he took the liberty of digging a grave. But Undertaker says he dug it for himself. Styles talks some more trash, then grabs a rock and tries to hit Undertaker, but the dead man fires a right hand. Undertaker punches Styles around the graveyard, then drags him toward the grave, but AJ breaks away and runs to the hearse. Undertaker throws Styles into the side of the coffin, then slams him into a few times. Undertaker lifts something and tries to smash AJ with it, but his arm goes through here's the window and he pulls it out, covered in blood. By the way, this is the main event. Undertaker vs. AJ Styles Barnyard match. This was the main event of WrestleMania 36. This is the final match before tomorrow night's final WrestleMania 36 final part. So anyways, Undertaker continues the assault and tosses Styles onto the windshield, smashing it. Styles climbs on the top of the hearse and Taker follows him. They exchange shots on top of the hearse, with the dead man unloading some ground and pound. Styles rolls off the hearse into the ground and tries crawling away. AJ throws grass in Undertaker's face, then punches him and hits a low blow. Styles drags Undertaker over to the grave and punches him, trying to knock him in, but the dead man fires a right hand back. Undertaker punches AJ and he rolls into the grave. Gallows and Anderson appear and cowboy music plays. They taunt Undertaker and he walks towards them, but suddenly a nearby bar comes to life with white light, and out come 8 or so droids. They surrounded Undertaker and he starts fighting them off. Gallows and Anderson join the attack and beat the Undertaker down. Anderson grabs a shovel, but the dead man starts fighting back, grabs the shovel himself and cracks them both with it. AJ returns and smashes a headstone or something over Undertaker's back. AJ punches the life out of Taker before rolling off and yelling, "You broke my finger." AJ tells him to get up so he can bury him and ended his career. Undertaker stands up by a wooden wall. Styles tackles him through it. Styles gets to his feet, says, "You just don't have it anymore, old man." Undertaker sits by a post and gives AJ the finger. Styles punches him again and Taker crawls away. AJ continues to talk trash as he lifts the shovel and says he's doing the world a favor. Undertaker stands by the grave and AJ smashes the shovel over his back. And he falls inside. AJ lifts a handful of dirt and says, "Ashes to ashes, dust to dust." AJ climbs into the nearby digger and tries to bury Taker, but a light comes from behind him and Taker is there. Taker punches AJ off the digger, then back up towards the barn. AJ climbs a ladder to the roof of the barn to escape. Undertaker says it's the whole unholy trinity. Remember, this is what you wanted. Undertaker climbs into the roof, raises his hand, causing flames to erupt behind AJ. Gallows and Anderson come back, and Undertaker starts punching all three before tossing Gallows off the roof and hitting Anderson with a tombstone. AJ asks Taker how he's doing this and punches him, but the dead man grabs him and chokeslams him off the roof through a wooden platform. Undertaker climbs down and stands over AJ, asking him to say his wife's name and asking how old he is. Undertaker says they're just getting started and drags AJ off the platform. He carries him over to the grave and says he's tougher than he gave him credit for. He grabs Styles by the throat, and AJ begs for mercy. Undertaker lets him go, then boots him into the grave. The Undertaker buries AJ and wins. Undertaker walks off and lifts his bandana. He puts the bandana on, then goes to the motorbike, drives forward, then stops with the barn in the background. He raises his arm, and fire erupts around the barn, and his logo appears on the front. The Undertaker drives off into the night. And that is all the WWE WrestleMania 36 Part 1 full show results and review. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed listening to me reviewing to you what all happened at WrestleMania 36. I hope you all got to see some of the matches I did on this review. And most of all, I hope you enjoy listening to me telling you the results of those matches and what happened with WrestleMania 36. And I hope you enjoy listening to me telling y'all what happened with the kickoff show too. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Tonight, I think tonight after WrestleMania 36 final part, I will be doing the WWE WrestleMania 36. I'll be reviewing WrestleMania 36 final part, results of review, after WrestleMania 36 goes off. So tune in for that. And you all have a good day. Like I said, once again, thanks for watching. You all have a good day, and you will hear from me tomorrow when my live stream is up and running on my YouTube channel, reviewing WrestleMania 36 final part results and review. So have a good day. Keep those hands washed. Keep those hands sanitized. Hygiene is important. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's weekend.